Today, my friends, we're checking out something very unique that I haven't heard of before, but is it interesting and fun enough to keep you engaged? Well, let's find out together, let's do this! So today, my friends, I'll be reviewing the new game Otherwar. Otherwar is a unique mashup of tower defense and bullet hell games. In this game, you build and manage fortifications to defend the gates of heaven against the hordes of hell, while taking control of the defender angel to fight against the monsters. The game has 3 main areas, each with unique monsters and levels, in which you can use 10 different towers to fend off the relentless hordes of hell, and also unlock special skills and abilities by expanding your skill tree. It all sounds pretty promising so far, right? Well, is it? Is it really? Oh, let's continue. So when it comes to the gameplay, it is quite addictive, and it feels somewhat like Vampire Survivors mixed in with tower defense. However, the playable angel that guards the gates of heaven has a really weak pea shooter-like attack that doesn't add much to the gameplay at all. In fact, the playable angel never feels stronger than one of the turrets, and it even sometimes feels even weaker than that, because you have to dodge all the projectiles with it. Because if you die with the playable angel, the gate that you're guarding loses health, which can be really frustrating, and when the gate has 0 health left, that's when it's game over. And honestly, the graphics are very simple in this game. Just adding a little bit of visual flair to the attacks of the angel would have done so much more to the gameplay, and adding more different attacks than the little pea shooter like pew pew. I mean, I think it would have been an easy task adding that in, but they haven't. So the potential is there, but they haven't utilized it. Now, as I mentioned, you do have skills from your skill tree, which are not that impressive either, but I will get to them a little bit later in the review. Let's continue. So when it comes to the graphics are basic and simple. The turrets offer 10 different types, which can be upgraded to get stronger, with your standard AoE attacks, single damage, money turrets, and slow turrets. While this doesn't destroy the gameplay, it feels like a loss of potential since the graphics are simple, and the same goes for the turrets. When you upgrade them, they increase just a little bit in size, and that's it. Nothing visually changes with the attacks or anything. They just get a little stronger, a little longer range, you know, your standard upgrades in tower defenses. I would really have liked to see some visual change when you upgrade it, like make them look a little cooler, make them a little bigger. They do get bigger, but they look exactly the same, which is such a loss of potential. And while this doesn't destroy the gameplay at all, really, it doesn't, but it just feels like it is lacking something. It feels too simple. And that brings me to the skill tree. So just as I said, there is a skill tree where you can upgrade your pea shooter attack so that it fires 2 pea shots instead of 1. Whoa. The skills and abilities available, they are not impressive at all. You can acquire new skills like destroying all projectiles within a range or freezing enemies, but they don't offer much of an advantage in the game at all. And honestly, throughout my gameplay, the angel I was playing just felt so weak all the time, and the game has something game-breaking in it. Let me explain what it is. So, the game has a significant game-breaking bug, and that is the boss in the second area. It's hard to get past, and after 3 attempts, I gave up. The bug makes it say that there are still mobs in the map that needs to be killed, but there aren't any. So, the third area is completely unplayable for me, and I haven't played it yet. So, I still have a whole area to discover and play, which I haven't for this review because I didn't feel like waiting for a patch. Most likely, they will patch it in the future, but as of now, the game-breaking bug is there, and I would not recommend, and it really destroys the whole experience for me. The game overall is very short. It offers only 9 levels, which is not that impressive either. Since the graphics and layouts of the maps are very simple, they could have easily added in more. So in conclusion, guys, Otherwar is a time waster that won't offer much more than what you get in the first couple of levels. However, it does somehow manages to be addictive, and I can't put my finger on exactly what it is that makes me want to grind and grind and grind, but something is there that makes it somewhat addictive, so that's why I like to call it a time waster. Before even thinking about getting the game though, check that the bug has been patched, and don't buy this game thinking much more than a basic game with weak angel attacks that somehow manages to keep you playing and playing. So if you're looking to waste some time on a game that reminds you a lot of Vampire Survivors but with way more simpler attacks and tower defense elements, yeah, then I would recommend this game. And if you're not looking for that, don't even think about getting this game. But for more awesome videos, don't miss these.